Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. This week is flying by, right? Happy Thursday. Child, we were just saying happy Monday. Now we're saying happy Thursday. How you guys doing? Good morning to everyone. Good morning. Let's go ahead and speak to everybody right quick. Let's scroll back up, child, because y'all in here. I see you. I see you. So good morning to Mary Giles. Good morning, Erica Butler. Good morning, Miss Pruitt. Good morning. Good morning, Gail West. Diana Joseph. Good morning, Mia MJ. Good morning, Wanda Cockshell. Alicia Murray. Denise Slay. Mrs. Washington is here. April Pearson. Cassandra D. Darlene Mungum. Lenora Blackmore. Good morning. Good morning. My mod, Truth TV podcast. Thanks for being here. Sheila Washington is here. Rose Armstead, my other mod. Thank you guys for being here. Big Steak is in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Who else? Who else? Leslie Salmon is here. Cyber Groupie is in the building. Reba 0616 is here. Tam C is here. Deboria Banks is here. Felicia is here. Nikki B is here. Alicia Stout is here. Miss Aisha is here. Good morning. Charlene W is here. Living with Purpose is here. Deborah Johnson is here. Zandra Williams is here. JCD Creations is here. Carletta Passmore is here. Verlene Love is here. Joyce Pick is here. Nurse Life Teach 10 is here. Rochelle is in the building. Laverne 63 is here. Adrian Wiley is here. Ronnie is here. Betty Brockington is here. Delilah T is here. Nanette West is here. Sheila Rump is here. Sheila Kelly is here. It's a lot of Sheila's here. Good morning. Alicia Murray is here. Miss Red is in the building. All right. I think that's the end of our list. We're going to go ahead and get started, and everyone else coming into the building. Thank you guys for being here. I like to say in the building. I know it's the chat, but yes, greatness, love. I see you. I see you, Sharice Hurst. Good morning, Miss Honey B. Good morning. Estes Tenderone. Good morning, Tiffany Thomas. Good morning. All right, let's get into our show because we have one. Everything said in this video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. I see you, Melinda. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. Y'all know we like to get politics out the way first, then we get into the mess. Let's go ahead and share our screen so you guys can see what we mean. Good job. All right. Why I feel like I can sleep 2 more hours, y'all. It stormed here last night. Oh my God, I slept so good, but I feel like I can sleep a little bit more. Yeah, but we got a full day, so let's get into it, y'all. All right, so as you guys can see on my screen, Trump signs an executive order to reinforce discipline in U.S. schools. Now, y'all remember they took that out of school long time ago. Now, when I was in school, you just had to sign a permission form for your kid to get a paddling in school. Y'all remember paddlings back in the day, child. My mama did not sign that because she was like, hell no, you have a problem with mine, call me and I'll come up there and regulate that thing. And she sure did. All right. But so now Trump is signing an order, child. Ain't nobody gonna paddle mine. I'm just saying it right now. No. So on Wednesday, all right, Donald Trump, child, y'all president, he ain't mine because Obama's still my president, signed a new executive order aimed at restoring classroom safety and reintroducing consistent discipline policies across schools nationwide, child. Now, the move is designed to ensure that discipline is based on actual behavior, not diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI agendas, okay? Now, the executive order directs federal education officials to issue new guidelines to schools, focusing on enforcing discipline fairly and objectively. Now, the White House wants schools to stop using policies that treat students differently based on race and instead discipline all students the same way, depending solely on what they do, not who they are. Now, the policy shift also empowers the federal government to take action against any school district or education agency that continues to apply race-based discipline practices. Now, these practices, according to administration, violate title, as you guys can see there, of the Civil Rights Act, okay? Now, which bans racial discrimination in programs that receive federal funding. So Trump claims that some school systems have used race as a factor in discipline and in effort to close racial disparities in suspension and in expulsion rates, okay? Now, Trump's new order calls for a report to be delivered to the White House, evaluating how DEI-based discipline has affected schools. Now, it will also explore ways to prevent federal dollars from supporting any racially preferential discipline policies, even if they come through nonprofit groups. Now, the report is expected to include proposed, why did it stop there? Include proposed and then it stops. So I guess to read more on that, you have to go on Baller Alert to see that. All right. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Somebody said, go ahead and try these kids in this generation. Said that y'all gonna find out. Yeah, you're gonna F around and find out, because these kids nowadays, Shannon, don't give a damn about no damn policies and procedures. They don't care nothing about that, honey. They will fight the teachers and all of that. Y'all can put it in the chat. Somebody say, ain't no damn way. See. All right. So somebody else said I don't understand how nobody reads anymore. Says that they're not talking about physical discipline. Right. Okay. Because when I first saw that, I was like, anybody about to paddle mine? Hell no. All right. Says good luck with that. So these kids are different, right? So these kids gonna fight back and will. So isn't he eliminated education department? Yeah. Okay. Says school power is gonna raise faster than those tariffs. Okay. Y'all said it. What y'all saying in the chat? Let's see. Let me get over here. Let's get over here. Let's see what y'all talking about. Melinda said, hell no. To the no. I know that's right. Hell to the no. Said send a teacher up there to tap his hands. Child, don't tap now. Don't be tapping on mine. Don't do that. Then I got to go up there and tap somebody. I don't play that now. Rose Armstead says that they think that they got children coming to school with pow. Child, it's gonna get worse. Okay, said baby, I cannot be a teacher, me either. These damn kids are freaking crazy. All right, run you up out of your damn classroom. Said that I wish they would. They better not touch mine. Felicia, we here. Okay. Woo, baby. The way the news would be after, child, I'm gonna be on the news, child, if they touch mine. I ain't playing. Says no, that's not working for me or mine. Same. Ella Rogers says the kids these days are extremely disrespectful, and a lot of it comes from no discipline at home. I keep saying it starts at home. If you let your kids run over you at home, they're gonna do worse at school. Like, period. They know nobody at school can touch them. They know nobody at school can really check them like that. The only thing they can do is get them out of class and send them to the office. They don't give a damn about that. They want to get out of class anyway. So, hey. Ain't shit gonna happen until you call the mom up there, and if the mama is ratchet and ghetto too, then hey, you really ain't solving no problem. Because some of these parents out here are a whole lot ratchet than the kids, and that's the sad part. These kids nowadays and these new age parents, they do not have the correct type of discipline or know-how in terms of how to raise these kids. Because these damn kids are so wild, and bullying is at an all-time high, where kids are now bringing weapons to school just to be able to survive and feel safe. They have school resource officers, but damn, the resource officers getting beat up too. So I mean, it's a catch-22. What can you do? You got to send your kids to school because it's against the law not to. But then when they get there, I mean, damn, you got other kids who are crazy, who don't want to learn, just coming to school to be bullies and stir up problems in school and harass the teachers. But then you got kids who want to come and really get an education, and it makes it hard for the other ones that want to learn. But again, I keep saying and I keep stressing, discipline starts at home. If they talking back to you at home, they're going to do 10 times worse than that at school. If the teacher's trying to tell them in school, sit down so I can teach, they're telling the teachers, F you. Yes, please check the behaviors of your children, okay? Because teachers do not get paid enough. Teachers do not get paid enough in order to teach and then have to stop periodically to check your child when you should have taught them manners and respect at home. Like, okay, Tanisha Harris, I see you. Good morning. Good morning, Sweet Essence. Good morning, Bad Biatch in the beauty. Or Bad Body, was it Bad Body Biatch? Thanks for being here. Sunny days, I see you in the building. SR Howard, I see you. Sylvia Blow, I see you. More show, I see you as well. All right, so Bad Body Biatch says it just put them out 3 strikes and you're expelled. Yeah, you got to have tougher rules. You do. You got to have, child. Shonda Ellen says, call me at home if they want to. Especially my grandbabies. It's going down. My babies. Okay. I'm that type of parent, honey. I'm that type of parent. I go to war for mine. And anybody that know that. Okay. So prayers to these kids. That's all we can do is pray over your kids. I do it every morning. I take my son to school, pray over him. I talk to him, and I give him the rules and regulations. Mind your teacher, do what the teacher tell you to do. Sit down, do your work. Don't be in no mess. Don't be hanging around people that bully, and don't you bully. All right, keep your hands to yourself unless, okay, it's always unless there. Keep your hands to yourself unless somebody touch you. Don't stand there, let nobody punk you, hit you, none of that. If they hit you, go for what you know. All right, mama will deal with it on the back end, but on the front end, beat some ass. All right, yes, honey, that's what I teach mine. Ain't no punks over here. I stayed fighting. Somebody touched me, it was on. And then I'm still the same way to this day. Touch me. You must need a nap because you about to get one. Let's move on. All right. So for those of you that like to travel abroad, we got some news and updates on that. Because it's going to be where them hands at, because you're going to get them. Y'all saw the girl yesterday when her braids was tore out. It's going to be part 2 of that. Okay. Baby had about 7 braids missing when they finished with her ass. It's going to be part 2. If you put your hands on me, okay, your braids will be extracted. All right. Moving on, child. I'm taking bang hairs, ass hairs, all of it, child. All of it got to go. All of it. All of it. Bangs hairs, ass hairs, underarm hairs, all that, child. I'm taking wop hairs, everything going. Everything must go, like they say in the store, honey. Everything must go. Ooh, y'all say, Cameron, y'all so damn violent. Nah, it's all because people will try you nowadays and think, child, because you done said on your live that you done gave your life to the Lord, that they can up and try you. No, I'm a fighting Christian. Okay, look me up. Google me. I'm a fighting Christian over here. All right. I will pray today and slay tomorrow. Okay. Yes, God, we will. We will lay you down in the spirit and stomp you out. Stomp them spirits out of you, girl. Because that's what the Lord want me to do. We're going to stomp them spirits out of you, okay? I'm going to put on Kirk Franklin stomp and go for what I know, okay? Lately, I've been going through some things that really got me down. Okay? That's what we on. All right. I ain't ready yet. Let's move on. All right. So as you guys can see, for those of you who like to travel abroad, Americans will need a visa and $2,000 to visit Brazil starting April of 2025. Okay. We're in April. All right. We are in April. So for those of you that's trying to be traveling abroad and going, because it's nice to try. I've never been outside the United States, and I don't desire to go, especially right now. Because I ain't trying to be locked up abroad nowhere and can't get back home, especially with Trump in office. I don't trust it, okay? I'm good right here in the U.S. of A. There's plenty of places that I have not been in the U.S., and I can just go there. So for those of you that like to travel abroad, though, if you ain't got $2,000, you sit your ass down because you cannot go to Brazil. All right, that's what they're saying. Now, U.S. citizens will need an e-visa to enter Brazil for tourism, business, or transit, ending a visa-free policy in place since 2019. All right, so the visa costing $80.90 is valid for 10 years and allows stays up to 90 days annually. Now, applicants must also show financial means, including bank statements with a minimum of $2,000 balance, recent pay stubs, or a credit card statement. Now, alternatively, a sponsor can provide support. All right, so if you ain't got the money, like Tisha Marceau and them, then you can call somebody and say, hey, girl, let me borrow some money. And just don't call Destiny because you won't be able to go. All right, because she ain't got it either. We're going to get into her later. Was that messy? Maybe. So the move aligning with Brazil's reciprocity, okay, policy, I hope I said it, what is it? Child, I don't give a fuck, has stirred debate over tourism impacts and privacy concerns. Now, applications can be made online with processing typically within 5 days. Okay, so if y'all trying to go on over to Brazil, I hear it's beautiful over there. Okay, some real fine men, all right, up over there. If y'all like them like that, I don't know. It's also some shims over there too. Y'all know what shims are? Men over there running around saying that they women. And you look at them, you can't see the Adam's apple, child. Yeah, them. All right, hanging out on the beach like, ooh, you think you done pulled you a good one and get back to that room? Yeah, girl. Okay. Yeah, all right, men. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So beware or be square. All right, moving on. Now, we kind of touched on this yesterday. For those of you that did not get a chance to watch my interview with Sweet Tea, you guys missed a treat. We had a good time. She came over and she agreed to do the interview with me, and it was very, very good. And yeah, I had an awesome time. So you guys check that out, because we did kind of touch on right before the interview started the wildfire in New Jersey. All right, where people are having to evacuate. We're going to touch on it a little bit more because I had to rush through it so that we can focus on the actual interview. But let's talk about it. Yes, Cyber Group said it was great. Thank y'all for watching. If you didn't get to check in, please do the replay and hit the like button, all right, to support the video. Thank you so much. Big Steak says that thank you for the awesome live interview with Sweet Tea last evening. Yes, okay. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And you guys would not believe I prepared 1 hour, 1 hour before my interview. Did y'all know that? I promise to God, I lied to you not. I prepared for my interview 1 hour before the actual interview. I got my questions and everything I wanted to say 1 hour before my interview. Okay. So, and it worked out very well. I was super busy yesterday, and yeah. Okay. And I put it together in really less than an hour. So I put my stuff together, what I wanted to ask her and what I wanted to say in really an hour. I said an hour, less than an hour. And it all turned out well. So go over there and check it out. Okay. It usually don't take me too much time when I'm trying to get something together. If I want to, especially interview, whatever, I pretty much know what I want to talk about, what I want to ask, but you know, it flowed really nicely, and we had some laughs and we had a good time. But y'all check it out. But let's get into this topic right here. As you guys can see on my screen, prayers are up. There's a wildfire in New Jersey that spreads over 11,500 acres. Thousands are forced to evacuate their homes. Okay, so for those of you that live in New Jersey, if you're experiencing this, prayers to you. I hope that you guys get somewhere safe so that you can do what you need to do. And I hope you don't lose your homes. That's so sad. We just experienced this in LA, where you guys know the LA fires. I did enjoy it. Thank you so much, Mosho. Where we had the wildfires in California, as you guys saw, and a lot of people had to evacuate. A lot of people's houses burned down to the ground. That was so sad to see that. I know Keisha Cole's house, which she had just purchased not too long ago, that burned to the ground. So she lost everything. Janae Aiko, y'all know she's a singer, R&B singer. She lost everything as well. She just bought, I think she just purchased her house too. So a lot of people lost their house, not just celebrities, just real people, child, just regular citizens, regular Americans, just people who are trying to make it out here, who are trying to have the American dream, which is a home, and it burned to the ground. So, and then a lot of insurance agencies decided to drop them, which means that's even more of a problem, because if you don't have fire insurance, then how are you going to claim the things that you lost? So that's very sad. Let's get into this. Let's go ahead and play it so I can save my voice.
A major firefight trying to contain an increasingly dangerous and out of control wildfire.
I feel the heat on my face.
The flames burning near several roads in the area. Thick black smoke billowing from Ocean County, New Jersey. The state's Forest Fire Service deploying air tankers and helicopters over a large wildlife management area to help fight the flames from above.
The south flank is really picking up,
while issuing both voluntary and mandatory evacuations.
Your family can't even get to you because they can't get here.
3,000 people told to evacuate in Ocean and Lacey townships, with flames threatening some 1,300 plus structures. At this point, more than 25,000 people in the area still don't have electricity after officials turned off the power to keep fire crews safe. This morning, southern New Jersey in a major firefight, trying to contain an increasingly dangerous and out of control wildfire.
I feel the heat on my face.
The flames burning near several roads in the area. Thick black smoke billowing from Ocean County, New Jersey. The state's Forest Fire Service deploying air tankers and helicopters over a large wildlife management area to help fight the flames from above.
the south flank is really picking up.
While issuing both voluntary and mandatory evacuations.
Your family can't even get to you because they can't get here.
3,000 people told to evacuate in Ocean and Lacey townships, with flames threatening some 1,300 plus structures. At this point, more than 25,000 people in the area still don't have electricity after officials turned off the power to keep fire crews safe. This morning, southern New Jersey in a major...
That is a lot. My God, that's a lot of people without power, without a place to stay. Like, that's a lot. We're dealing with this again. 2025, I keep saying, 2025 is like none other. It's like from one extreme to the next. We get over one catastrophe and here's something else. We just got over the LA wildfires and here we go again with New Jersey fires. Okay, my God. Planes crashing, school starvings and unalivings. We're gonna see that in another topic here coming up. This is starting to be the norm now. I'm just like gagging over this. Planes are still falling from the sky. Trump is still in office. That's another catastrophe. That's the first catastrophe. Shit, he jumped it off by taking office, and everything after that just went pew. Let's get into this, child. A massive wildfire in New Jersey has burned 11,500 acres, forcing 5,000 people to evacuate. Now, according to NBC, the Jones Road wildfire ignited Tuesday morning in Ocean County's Greenwood Forest Wildfire Management Area and rapidly grew to 8,500 acres by Tuesday night. Now, by Wednesday morning, the fire was 30% contained. The New Jersey Forest Fire Service reported. All right. Now, the cause of the blaze remains under investigation. Why do I feel like somebody set this blaze, kind of like they did in California? I feel like that. I don't know. My spidey senses are saying someone intentionally said this, but I don't know. We got to wait and see. Now, over 25,000 customers were without power Wednesday morning. And while no injuries have been reported, several businesses in Lacey's Township Industrial Park have been damaged. All right. They said, let's keep everyone in our prayers. Okay. Yes, God said, I love listening to you, CR. Thank you so much, Maddie Polk. All right. For the super sticker. I appreciate you so much, ma'am. And I appreciate you listening. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So as you guys can see, if you guys live in the Lacey Township Industrial Park area, then you may be affected. Please get to a safe area. And if they're asking to evacuate, if you can, please evacuate. Not everybody can evacuate. We talked about this yesterday. Evacuations cost money. You got to have gas to put in your car. You got to have a place to go when you get there. You got to be able to eat. It's a lot of things that go into evacuation. And I know people make it sound so easy on the news when they say, please evacuate. Okay, well, you got kids. That makes it even harder because it's not just you got to worry about. You got to worry about another life as well. You got animals, pets. Not every hotel take pets. Not every place that you go will allow pets. So that's going to make it harder for you to find a place to stay that will also accommodate you and your pets. All right. So prayers to everyone involved in this situation, and let's move on. All right. Prayers. That's all we can do. All right. We're still in politics. We're almost done. All right, so Trump administration is reportedly considering policies to increase U.S. birth rates. All right, now including 5K baby bonus and expanded child tax credits. All right, anybody else trying to have some more kids out there? You might get a little check about the deal. Child, I don't know the way these kids are now. The way the world is now, I don't know, child. I don't know. Now, the Trump administration is reportedly exploring strategies to address the declining U.S. birth rate. Now, since 1990, the U.S. total fertility rate has dropped from 2.1 births per woman to 1.62 births per woman. Tisha, want to get out of here. In 2023, according to the CDC. Now, experts attribute this decline to factors such as the rising prevalence of dual income households, escalating living costs, and evolving social norms. Now, various groups have proposed solutions, including a $5,000 baby bonus for new mothers, expanded child tax credits, funding for menstrual health education, and setting aside spaces in federal programs like Fulbright fellowships for married individuals or parents. Now, the New York Times also reports that now the administration has reportedly expressed openness to these ideas and announced plans to release a blueprint next month aimed at increasing accesses to in vitro fertilization. All right. So Trump, honey, has declared his intention to be the fertilization president, while Vice President J.D. Vance, often seen at public events with his 3 children, has described declining birth rates as a civilizational crisis caused in part by what he terms the childless left. All right. So as you guys can see, they are offering money for people to have more babies to procreate the world, the U.S. child. They're looking for more people to have babies. Thank you so much, Burley and Love. You guys are showing out with the super stickers today. I appreciate you all. All right. So what do y'all think about that? Anybody trying to go have another baby so they can get that child tax credit, that $5,000 baby bonus? Okay. I don't know. I love kids. I don't know. I entertained at one point in time having another one. I don't know. I only have one child. If the Lord bless me with another one, I won't be mad, but I don't know. Moving on, though. Moving on. Because I still think I got some eggs up in here, child. I don't think my eggs are scrambled yet. I don't think they scrambled. I don't know. I jumped off the dresser a few times. We might have to take a test. Shit, I don't know. All right. Well, I stay on that ceiling fan, honey. I might have to go buy some tests. Going down there to CVS today when I get off this damn live to see, can I go and get up on that tax credit down there? All right. Can I get up on that baby bonus or something like that? We'll see. Child, somebody said thank you. Said did not have it now. Another one. Baby, nah, yeah. I don't think my eggs are scrambled, y'all. I don't think they are. I'm in pretty good health over here. All right. So let's get into the next topic. All right. We're going to hit it and quit it with Shannon Sharpe situation because I'm tired of this. I done told his ass 2 days in a row. You shouldn't have been messing with them damn Beckies. Okay. Them Beckies is what got your ass where you are right damn now. All right. But let's get into it, child. Because Dr. Umar, okay, he worrying about everybody else's situation. You worrying about the Beckies and you still ain't did nothing about the fact that your daughter out here saying that she ain't had a relationship with you. You don't come and see her. You ain't trying to be a daddy to her, but you want to be out here on this. Black power. Leave the Beckies alone. Can you please don't leave your daughter alone? How about that? You want to talk about everything else but that. I cannot stand people who want to be out here in everybody else's damn business and they shit just as effed up as everybody else. But we'll entertain it though. Now, Dr. Umar says that he is sticking beside Shannon Sharpe and says that he believes the accusations against him are a scam. Okay, well, it's not a scam that your daughter said you ain't do shit for her. That ain't a scam. Well, let's get into it.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother.
Jesus.
Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
All right, let's pause. All right, so my moms are telling me we need a jam session. Who's sitting on the likes? Who's sitting on the motherfucking likes? Okay, I gotta say it like one. Who's sitting on the motherfucking likes? I've got to have a jam session. I'm sorry, because hey, my moms done let me know, honey. My moms done let me know we gotta have a jam session. Let's turn it up, girl. Girl, we need some stanky leg. We need some twerking. We need somebody to work on over to the doggone like button. Let's go. Hey. Ready for a show. Hey, like button. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Lights up. Hey. Update mod. Update. The lights up. Update. Yeah, I'm at work listening. I got to hit like, what they call pull us down and hit the light. If you at work, tell your boss, look, I cannot do my job right now. I gotta hit this light. No, don't be fired. All right, you got 245. Let's get up to 250. Let's get 50 lights. Let's get 50 lights. Y'all crazy. Come on. Looking like, hey, y'all thinking about 59, guys. Come on. 237. I'm gonna bring the beat back. We need 250. Let's go. Beat coming back. Here we go. get the 5 more likes. Hey, yeah, the like button is free, guys. Come on, 5 more likes. Come on, let's 5 more likes. Y'all pull it out. Hey, let's do it. Y'all can do it. I knew I loved y'all. I loved it, y'all. Okay, I loved it, y'all. All right, let's get into it, child. Let's get into it. As you guys can see, child, Dr. Umar, child, with his, I don't know where he got this damn shirt from, but he is out here riding for, hey, y'all like the beat? Y'all like the beat? Y'all love our jam session, child? Y'all know I do a jam session if them likes ain't right. All right. Y'all know music make it a little easy. Y'all get on over there and tap, tap, tap. Okay. And stanky leg. And all that. Yes, honey. So let's get into this. Now we're going to play it again because I know some of you guys are still twerking, honey. Let me get y'all back. Let me get y'all back, honey, because y'all still over there twerking and popping and booty cheeks jiggling and all that. Let me get y'all back right quick.
If you cannot promise me
why are you so loud,
that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay.
Why are you so loud?
Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro queens? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother. Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until
lifetime snow bunny hopper took me out. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Until the facts prove otherwise. If you can,
sir, you don't got to talk so loud. Like we can hear you. Ugh.
Not promise me.
Oh my God.
That you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay.
I'm gonna be neutral in this. Like you can tell a person what not to do. I mean, if you have an appetite for certain things like snow bunnies, I mean, that's kind of what you're gonna be craving when you're ready to be in there on your Michelle. Y'all know this people Michelle. 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 Mama, he went on that shit. So when he ready to be on that, he don't want to be in there. Oh, Doretha. See, that don't even sound right. He ain't never gonna be like, oh, Doretha. You know Doretha black. Doretha. Okay, he want Michelle, child. So he has an appetite for snow bunnies, and the ones that are very close to 19 years old. All right. If you're 21, you out of there. You're not. Yeah. They said it's disrespectful to imitate. It is sunny days, right? And it is. I don't understand what it is. I told y'all yesterday. I feel like it's more so control. Y'all don't have to act it out, y'all. But I feel like it's control when an older man want to be with a younger woman like that. I feel like they want to have that mind control because she's not really that, developed and mature like he is. Like he's been around the block a few times. He's 54. She's what, 21, 22, barely. Okay. She's on OnlyFans with her ass cheeks out. He's like, oh yeah. Okay. He over there in his phone like this, him looking at pictures and beating meat and scrolling. Scrolling and beating meat. Scroll, beat. Scroll, beat. Scroll, beat, beat, beat. That's what he was on. Heavy on the beat. He got a rash in this area right here. Okay. If y'all feel me. Hand wore out all up and through in this area here. Hand all wore out. Okay. like the old people said, put some salve. Ain't that what they called it back then? Child. Every time you get a rash or something, you fall down, scrape your leg, put some salve upon you. Okay. You got to put some salve in this area. Because you've been in there doing this shit here too much. Whack, 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 whack. All right. Heavy on the whack. But yeah. Child. Heavy on the beat. Yeah, girl, beating meat. You know, beating meat. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Michelle. Oh, on that shit. Nasty bastard. But anyway, I hope it work out for you, because now, you know, like I said, they were trying to settle this thing for $10 million. You know, for the Snow Bunny. Snow Bunny said, yeah, no, I'm gonna get 10. I'm gonna get that 50 up off you. I'm gonna need 50. 10, yeah, no. Okay. Like, do you know how many? She was like, boy, do you know how many times I done been in there like this? Yeah. I'm gonna need more than 10. Okay. Yeah. Because she look like she'll do some real strange things. So she was like, 10 million, bitch. You done hit me in the eye a few times, you know. With that DNA done got in my eye a few times, bitch. I need about 50 million up off you. Y'all know that's how them Snow Bunnies be over there with their calculator. You just skeet on my back, and then that's another 10 million right there. Got that shit in my ear and everything. That's another 10 million. By the time she added that shit up, she up there on 50 million on his ass. Ain't that how it be? That's how you gotta be with these sorry ass niggas. Take your calculator over there. Nigga, you done squirted in my damn eye. You gonna, that's another 10 million. Hell, yes, you did. And you ain't give me no damn towel. Wipe all this shit off. Get your money, Becky. Hell, I ain't mad. You should have been messing with her ass anyway. I'm not mad. You gonna learn today. You, Jonathan Major, all y'all asses on the same damn list. I don't give a damn. Okay, and I'm trying to feel sorry for you. I was trying to feel sorry for you. I was trying to feel so you over there lying in there. You're a liar too. When you said your ass went over there and you didn't know that you was on live. I didn't know I hit live. You know, I don't know how to go live. Nigga probably stay on live. Stay on live over there stroking. Lying ass. Stay your netter looking ass over there. And I hope she take every fucking dime you get, because you shouldn't have been messing with her ass any freaking way. Now I was trying to be nice. He know his bald-headed ass was in there on the bullshit. And that's why she about to clean your damn bank account out, and your damn pocket's gonna be like rabbit ears. Your ass gonna be talking, do you want cheese on it? Shannon Sharpe, imagine his ass at the window at Wendy's. That's where your ass about to be now. She about to bust your ass down to Wendy's at that damn drive-thru. Would you like cheese on it? Through me, because you know his ass country. You want cheese on it? You know that's how he talk. Can you pull up? Excuse me, can you pull up? Do you want cheese on your sandwich? Do you want me to put some cheese on your sandwich? I can hear his ass now. Do you want the tomatoes? Not tomatoes, but tomatoes. Do you want any tomatoes on the sandwich? Oh, fuck. No, nigga. Okay. You putting them on there? I want them on there, but I don't want you to put them on there, because you look like you do some nasty shit with your hand. Especially your right hand. You like you right-handed anyway. I want tomatoes, but I don't want you to put them on there. All right? Fuck. Yeah. you ever look at somebody look like, oh, I hope they ain't make my food, because this nigga look like he do some real nasty shit. Oh my God. Y'all ain't got no old women back there cooking, child. You know, old women, they ain't on that shit no more. Some of them ain't. But them little young ones, little nasty bastards back there making your sandwich, you got to watch them, because they be on some bullshit. All right. Girl. Ooh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. I'm telling you. Be like, hold me down right quick. I go to the bathroom right quick. All right. You in the bathroom. Oh, Michelle. Do you want tomatoes on that? Back to the window. You want tomatoes on that and cheese? Fuck you. No. Now I don't want nothing now. You just drive the hell off. You done ordered the shit and everything. You can pull up to the window, saw his nasty ass, and just pull the hell off. Like, shit, I ain't even hungry no more. You got shit all over your shirt. Didn't even know you was in there on this shit here. You done boom on your shirt. DNA on your shirt. You at the window. Do you want tomatoes on this shit up here? Do you want tomatoes on your sandwich? Fuck, I don't. I don't want that DNA on your shirt either while you asking me about my fucking food, but you doing it. Nasty bastard. But let's move on. Okay. Oh, child. Oh my God. In there spraying the club up. Like this. You know, they said they spray the club up. Child, that's me there. Spraying that DNA all over the place, spraying the club up. All right, so NYU, child. Not using the left hand might be messed up too, child. When that right hand get tired, throw that left hand over there too, girl. They might be an even-handeder. I don't know, child. They might and then cracking pepper in the bathroom on this shit here. Everybody use both hands. Who knows? Shit. You here with it and here with it. Okay. You there with it. Cracking pepper in the bathroom. People knocking on the door. Excuse me. Can we get in there? I gotta use the bathroom. You in there cracking pepper and shit. All right, let's move on, child. NYU student claimed that she woke up to her roommate urinating on her in retaliation over noise complaint. Oh, hell no. Now, this right here, honey. This right here will get you a good old misdemeanor right here. This will get you a good old misdemeanor right here. This shit right here. Let's get into this, child. I said, oh, hell no.
I woke up to my roommate pissing all over me and all over my bedding yesterday morning.
Hell no.
I hope this is a very concise way of telling the story, but I'm so frantic right now and I don't have a place to go. So this is my cry for help. On Friday, I sent a message to my roommate. I have known this girl. I thought that she was fine. I thought that we were fine. I knew that we were not going to be roommates. I knew that we wouldn't be roommates for the next year, but I was honestly okay with that. So on Friday, April 11th, I texted my roommate saying that she needed to be more quiet in general on the phone. This is the text message that I sent to her on Friday at 7 p.m.
Let's pause. Damn, some of us cut off. Said, hi, I hope it's going well. Da, da, da. So I'm so happy for you. And I'm something mom could come. I'm glad mom could come. I guess that was it. I was going to come again tonight, but I started feeling like throwing up. So I decided that it was best to stay home. I got food poisoning the other night and I'm still recovering, but I love you and send you all the well wishes in the world. Said, hey, I would really appreciate it if you could put on your headphones and be a bit quieter when you're on the phone today. And in general, I just want the little quiet time. Okay. Says sometimes it just can be disruptive for me with the volume on your call. Says I usually put my headphones on, and then it stops. All right. So let's continue.
In this message, I said, can you please be quiet? Quieter, you can read the message yourself. I didn't think this caused any problems. I texted her that. I got no response. So I'm thinking that she understands where I'm coming from and everything is fine. I was wrong. At 5:26 in the morning, I wake up to my roommate squatting over my face, my arm, and my bedding, and she's pissing directly on me. It's all over my sheets. It's all over my bedding. I say, what the fuck are you doing? Or something along that lines. I don't remember exactly what I said in the moment. She looks at me and she goes, oh, sorry. Like she wasn't expecting me to wake up. I was so utterly disgusted and I did not know what to do. So I took all of my bedding off of my bed and even it was down to the mattress. The mattress was soaked in piss. My mattress topper was soaked in piss. Everything was. I took all of my bedding off one by one. I realized that my mattress was soaked. So I go to the bathroom. I start to realize how traumatizing this was, how bad this was in the moment. And I didn't know what. I was just trying to keep myself calm because I knew that I couldn't do anything too bad in this situation. So the first thing I did was I took a rag and I washed the piss off my own bed and I put all of the fucking piss covered things in a corner in the room. So I washed it all down and then I knew that I would have to leave eventually. So I put a sheet on my bed. I laid back down. I didn't know what else to do. So I lay back down and then the moment I wake up in the morning, I start to get my shit together. I get a bag. I start packing it. I start getting ready to leave this place. So after that, I leave and I go to another person's dorm, to one of my very close friends. I call campus security and I tell them what happened. I report this situation. I visit another dorm on campus. And as I'm there, they tell me to go to the campus security desk and talk to them. So I talk to another CSO, which is a campus security officer. He then calls the police, and then another security campus officer talks to me. I explain the situation. I'm explaining how I don't feel safe going back there. And they are just like, okay, we understand. Right? So then I talked to someone from Red Life and I'm like, this is what's happening. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This happened to me. What are we going to do? What are the next steps? And she's just like, oh, we can do nothing until Monday. This incident happened Saturday morning. So yesterday night, I had no place to stay. I had to stay at a friend's dorm. Thank God that I was able to stay somewhere. But like, that should not be the exception. It should not be okay to pay so much for security and you're not secure. I come back to the dorm and I'm packing up all of my shit. Like, not all of my shit because I can't. So I'm packing up anything that I feel like is valuable to me and I get out of there. I'm at the security desk of my dorm and I ask him, what are they going to do for me? Is there any RA that can come see my room? Is there anyone that can come attest to this or just, address this? I talked to someone on the phone, an incident reporter or something like that. He says to me that there is no way that they will find a place for me to go and nothing will be done until Monday morning. So I'm stranded. My phone is in charge. I go to a friend's dorm. It was a lot. So then after that, it's Sunday now. Nothing has been done. My roommate is casually at my apartment after she committed a crime against me. I filed a police report.
Thank you.
I did all of the right steps.
Thank you.
I don't know what else I could have done in this situation. NYU is not helping me. They are not doing enough about this. This is a safety risk, a safety issue. I feel so utterly violated as a person. All
right, let's pause. Because, baby, it's taking you a long time to get to the end. All right, my God, can we get a shorter version? I mean, I sympathize with you, but baby. So you guys heard this. She was asleep and her roommate hovered over her. I'm like, what kind of bed you got? How low is your bed for her to be like hovering over you like that? Because it's giving at you, child. Most beds kind of be up. How you get your ass up that high? She must have been 8 feet tall. But anywho and anyway, she hovered over her and pissed on her and her bedding. Okay, that is a crime because you cannot be putting bodily fluids on anybody. Y'all remember we did another topic where a college student, where her college did something to her toothbrush and was putting it in the toilet and putting bodily fluids and shit in her food. You cannot do shit like that. That is a crime. And that girl was prosecuted. So in this situation, I really hope that her roommate does get prosecuted because that was intentional. Okay. If she's white, you could look at it as like some type of race situation. Okay. Race discrimination. Okay. It's a whole lot of things into this. This is definitely a crime. I'm glad she filed a police report. Okay. But every time I see her, it would definitely be on site. It will be on site. Okay. And then for the campus to say, oh, we can't do anything until Monday. That's some bullshit. All right. If anything, the other roommate should have been asked to leave the dorm and then she should have been allowed to stay. Like, why are you out running around looking for somewhere to stay when you were the one that was violated by said person for whatever reason, only because you asked her to turn her phone down or put her earplugs in while you're there? If she's on a call, that's just common courtesy. That's something that probably you should have had to ask her to do. If you're sharing a room or a space with someone, if anybody's ever been to college, the dorms are not that big. So if someone's on the phone, it's literally like you're right there. A bed is here, a bed is here. That's usually how it is. Okay. So if she asks you nicely by text message, thank God she texted her so you could show to the police, I kindly ask this person, can you please not play or have your phone up so loud because it's disrupting me? Maybe I want to take a nap. I don't want to hear your whole fucking conversation. Okay. So you get mad because I asked you nicely not to have your phone up loud and you do something like that. Yeah. So repercussions would have to be made or had. Absolutely. And if we got to wait till Monday, by the time the time the police get here and do what they got to do, street justice going to probably pop off by then. Okay. I'm like, a little street justice, a little act right going to be ensued on that. Because ain't no fucking way you going to piss on me and we going to wait till Monday and this shit happen on a Saturday. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. First of all, why you got your ass up in her face? Like, that's some nasty ish. People are just nasty. People are just nasty. I was disgusted with the other situation where the girl took the girl's toothbrush and was putting it in the fucking toilet and scrubbing the toilet with it. And the girl was wondering why she was sick and shit. People do stuff like that. That's why I have trust issues now with people. I have trust issues now with people because I don't put nothing past nobody. When you are trying to correct somebody, you ask someone nicely not to do something. And now, and it sounds premeditated because it's given that you were mad after. I'm just thinking of charges. I'm just thinking of charges. That's totally premeditated. You sat back and you thought about the fact that this person asked you not to do something and you felt a little more entitled and, oh, who the fuck is she to tell me what not to do? So yeah, I'm gonna wait till this bitch go to sleep, and she probably sleep with her mouth open, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna, hover over her, and I'm gonna piss all on her damn mattress and in her damn mouth probably too. Ooh, baby. As soon as I felt that one drop, baby, you just thought you had an ass wax in there, because every single ass hair would have been gone. Baby, your leg would have been broke. And you'd have had every type of carpet burn you could think of, because your ass would have been drugged up and down that damn dorm. From my room to every other fucking room, up and down the stairs. Yes, baby, you'd have been in the street. You'd have been pink by the time the police came and saw your ass on Monday. That's what that would have been. You'd have been pink. Pink, baby. Do you hear me? Hell fucking yeah. I don't like shit like that. Don't put your ass up in my face. Don't play with my food. Pissing on me is like spitting on me. Okay? Baby. I'm gonna say it again. Pissing on me is like spitting on me. Like, don't nobody like no fucking golden showers but R. Kelly. He on that shit. Don't piss on me. Don't spit on me. Don't no bodily fluids. I don't care. That's why I don't like people talking to me too close, because you talking some shit fly out of your mouth. I'm gonna take that personal. Damn, that's nasty. I really hope she gets some justice. And I'm gonna follow up on this. All right. I'm definitely gonna follow up, and I want to see an update on this situation, because this damn roommate need to be in jail behind this shit, okay? Because that's assault. Indirectly, that's assault. You assaulted her, and then you put bodily fluids. Who knows what this person has? You don't know how people in college do, child. Some people get down in college, all right? You be sheltered your whole entire life, and as soon as your ass get to college, you dick hopping like a mug. Schlong hopping, let's call it that. Schlong hopping and thigh shopping, okay? When you're at college. Laying up with everything. You don't know what that person has. You got your ass in her face and I'm pissed on her. Oh my God, the windmill that you would have been under, girl. Okay. The windmill would have been upon you. All right. Let's move on, child, because I'm getting mad like she done peed on me. Let's move on, child. I'm getting mad. I'm ready to windmill. I'm ready to windmill and powerhouse her ass and headlock and every damn thing else. Okay. Monkey stomp. Okay. I'm ready to be Mortal Kombat on her ass. And finish her. Any more combat players out there? Y'all know y'all hear that finish her, it's over. Finish her. Okay. Shut up, bitch. Don't. All right, so let's move on, child. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Ooh, child, to the hospital you shall go. All right, ICU. Somebody gonna have to give up their bed because you coming. All right, you're gonna be there for a few days too, maybe weeks. I don't know. All right. Yes, God. All right, so Tina Knowles, child. Tina Knowles, the woman who can't keep no husband, child. All right, ever since Matthew done led her astray out here, Beyonce mama, honey. Ever since Matthew went out here and cheated, was out there on the drug-gianas and doing all the things that he did, child. Cheated with all the Beckys and everybody else. Tina Knowles speaks on what led to her divorce from Richard Lawson. All right, y'all know who he is. He's in all the Tyler Perry movies now. Said that this marriage was bringing out the worst in me. Now, I don't feel like she fully healed from Matthew and all the bullshit Matthew did, and that's just my opinion, all right? And I feel like she got into this situation, and a lot of times when you don't heal from a person, when they treat you so bad and embarrass the fuck out of you, because their situation was very publicized. It was a public situation. Everybody knew who Beyonce was, everybody knew who Tina was, and everybody knew who Matthew was, all right? So when he went out here cheating and had a whole side baby and all that, it was embarrassing to her, because she feels that she gave up everything in order to help make her daughter and the group Destiny's Child be famous. All right. She did. She used to be a beautician. So she went from doing that to then becoming the stylist and helping. She gave up her career, her life, in order to devote to being a support system to her daughter and the other girls in the group. So Matthew, of course, he was like the manager, and he was managing a lot of things. Okay. He was managing WAPs and all of that. He was sleeping around and on the druggianas, from what they say, allegedly, and getting high and out here sleeping with women and being mean and hollering at people in meetings and stuff. And Tina got sick of that shit. So she decided to go ahead and get divorced. But the only thing with that is I don't feel like she fully healed from that. I think she might have been still bitter a little bit. Tina is very cutthroat. If you guys watch her on, what's that show they were on? What's the show they were on? Married something, child, where they were talking about what was Black Love. I think that's the name of the show, because I love that show. Black Love. She and Richard Lawson were on the show Black Love. Do y'all remember that on BET? And she was talking about his manhood, and he was just kind of giving her looks like, okay, you're going too far. You're going too far. She was literally talking about how he wasn't that good in bed, and how I was just like, girl, how you sit up and emasculate your husband like this on fucking national television? And he just kept giving her looks like, okay, like, hello. And she just kept going. I said, that's the most disrespectful ish ever. I would never. No wonder, girl. No wonder. Tina is a hot damn mess. All right. Tina is a hot, ever since she went out here and waxed that mustache up off her ass, she been feeling herself. Beyonce, I'm sorry to talk about your mama today, but ever since your mama got rid of her mustache, she been hella rude out here. Because you know, Tina had a mustache for years. Tina had a mustache for years. And ever since she got that shit ripped out, she's been hella rude. All right. Let's get into this.
Then you married again when you were 61, I
Mhm.
think, right?
Yeah.
To actor Richard Lawson,
Mhm.
and divorced after almost 10 years. And our
Yeah.
friend Tyler Perry, in the book you talk about, told you something. What was that? He told you
Well,
about that.
he just told me that I told him what happened, and he loves Richard also. And he was like, I'm very sad to hear that. And I said, but you know, this marriage is not bringing out the best in me. And I have finally found my worth, and I know that I deserve to be happy. I know I deserve to be, for somebody to be happy when they see me and to celebrate me. And it's not doing it for me. It's bringing out the worst in me, and it's got to stop. And he said, I mean, he was teary-eyed. He was like, I am so proud of you coming from a family where women stayed no matter what. And it's taken a lot of courage. I said, I'm doing this for my daughters too. So I want to set that example for them. And he said, you're not only doing it for your daughters, but you're doing it for your grandson. Because you think that you're doing something to stay in a marriage that's unhappy.
That's Solange's son, you guys. He's also a model, okay? He's a model.
That you're not celebrated or you feel fulfilled. You are affecting your grandson too, because he wants you to be happy, and how he's going to treat the woman that comes along. And I never thought about that, but he was just so supportive of me.
And then you married again when you were 61, I think, right?
Yeah.
To actor Richard Lawson,
Mhm.
and divorced after almost 10 years. And our
Yeah.
friend Tyler Perry, in the book you talk about,
Child, she was so damn disrespectful to that man. And I'm not saying he didn't have his faults. He probably did some things as well. But Tina, she's hard to deal with. She's very strong personality, okay? Now, not that I know her personally, just from things that I've seen, interviews and things, she's very disrespectful. And I didn't like the way she handled him in that Black Love interview. She like really went in. And that's how I knew that they had some issues going on, because I said, ain't no damn way you can sit up here and talk about your husband like this. And it was given that you were firing shots and you were literally and purposely trying to fucking embarrass him and make the world actually see how you felt about this man. And I feel like this, if you feel that strong about somebody and you're not that happy, why sit up here and pretend and be all like they were all cuddled up? But he kept looking at her every time she would say something. People asking her about the marriage. Y'all up there talking about Black love and how you in a marriage and how you love your marriage and your spouse. And she just went on and on with the insults, and he just kept looking at her like, okay, bitch. Like, okay, like really? Like, that's how he kept looking at her, and she literally kept going, being disrespectful. And I said, this mustache having bitch here, like, and I'm sorry, Beyonce, because I love you. Beehives, don't come for me, all right? Don't come for me, Beehives. But I'm just like, damn, the audacity of your ass. All right, so let's read this, child, because says Tina Knowles is opening up about her marriage and eventual divorce from actor Richard Lawson, because they are divorced now. Now, during a recent interview with Oprah, Tina, who is 71, she looks good for 71, I'll give her that, all right, reflected on an excerpt from her newly released memoir, Matriarch, where she recalls how supportive her friend Tyler Perry was when she made the difficult decision to leave her marriage to Richard Lawson, who is 78 years old. Now, Tina and Richard, who had been longtime friends, tied the knot in 2015 and divorced after 8 years of marriage in 2023. All right. Now, sharing what she told Tyler Perry during that time, Tina says that the filmmaker was saddened by the breakup, but ultimately offered his full support. She explained, says that I told Tyler what happened, and he loves Richard also. Said that he said, I'm very sad to hear that, but you know, this marriage isn't bringing out the best in me. All right. She continued by saying that I have finally found my worth and that I know what I deserve to, and I deserve to be happy. She said that I know that I deserve for somebody to be happy when they see me and to celebrate me. And it's not doing it for me. It's bringing out the worst in me, and it's got to stop. Well, it goes both ways. I mean, do you compliment him? Do you? Obviously not. Not in that damn interview you didn't. But my thing is, if you want him to celebrate you and compliment you, you got to do it too. Like compliments go both ways. Compliments go both ways. It feels good when a person compliments you, and just like you want to be complimented, yeah, he feels the same as well. But when you sit up and you constantly tearing him down and you want him to build you up, that's selfish. So Tina went on to share that Tyler Perry, with tears in his eyes, showed unwavering support for the decision to prioritize herself. He also praised her for setting a powerful example, not only for her daughters, Beyonce and Solange, but also for her grandson, Jules, which you guys know is Solange's son, and he is a model, so he can learn how to value and respect women. I don't know. I mean, this is an unfortunate situation. I was kind of sad to see them divorce, but if you're not happy, then that's what most people do when you're not happy in a situation. You divorce. I'm surprised they made it 8 years. If that's how she was treating him and that's how she felt. If you felt devalued, then yeah, get out of there by all means, you know. But she came out pretty good. I think she got like a Bentley. I think I covered it here when they got divorced. She got like her Bentley and I think a Rolls Royce. She got her home. She got to keep all of her things prior to him. Royalties and all this other stuff that she had, and he came out with everything that he came into. So it was an even split. They came in pretty much with what they had prior to. All right. So yeah, so he's moving on. He's still acting and doing what he's doing. Tyler Perry is still looking out for him in terms of movies. I've seen about 2 or 3 movies. He's in what was Divorce in the Black. He was in that, and several other movies with Tyler Perry. So he get out here still acting and getting a bag. Richard Lawson's been acting for a while. Y'all know Bianca Lawson is his daughter, and I loved her in Greenleaf. Y'all remember Greenleaf? So yes, I love me some Richard Lawson. Okay, he's still out here. He looks great for 78, and Tina Lawson looks good for 71. All right, but she just need to tighten up on her attitude, honey, because baby, the next person you meet, you can, I mean, I don't know, like I said, I feel like Matthew, you didn't get him fully out your system, and every man you meet, you can't compare him to Matthew, honey. All right, Matthew, he done moved on. He married the side piece that he had the baby with, and he's doing his thing. He's still with her, but Tina just can't seem to get over that hump. All right, and a lot of it has to do with you, Tina. I know you probably don't want to hear it, but maybe tighten up on your attitude, honey, and stop feeling yourself a little too much. Yes, you look good for 71, but you need to tighten up on your damn attitude. All right, let's move on. Let's move on, child. All right, so we got an update. What time are we looking at? All right, we got an update. Let's get this update. All right, so coming up on my screen, shout out to Jasmine Brand, because that's what we're just looking at, and shout out to WAFB. Yeah. So as you guys may know, y'all remember the young man that was in the band that was hazed and most recently unalived by being punched in the chest, Caleb Wilson. Rest in peace to him. The 3 gentlemen who are being charged, you guys, are facing charges after the SU student hazing, unaliving. Now it says that Omega Psi Phi Fraternity has now expelled, you guys, all 3 men linked to the hazing, unaliving of Southern University student Caleb Wilson. I'm sorry. So these 3, of course, they have charges. They were all arrested, but they've all bailed out, and they're awaiting their trial for this situation. Okay. And they will definitely, of course, expelled from Omega Psi Phi. They should be, because hazing is supposed to have been over. I don't know why. And then they lied, of course, to cover it up. We covered that as well on this channel, where they said that they were at the park when really they were at a warehouse of one of the 3 men that you guys see on my screen. And they also, after they punched this young man in the chest, Caleb Wilson, they changed his clothes to make it appear that they were playing basketball, and that something just happened to him and they didn't know what it was. But then later on, somebody came forward and told the police that they were actually being hazed, that they were some type of initiations where they were going down the line and punching each one of the frat boys in the chest. And once they got to Caleb Wilson and they punched him, he pretty much doubled over, and he was unalived. So like I said, they tried to cover up the crime. They lied. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be charged for that as well, in addition to taking this young man's life, and of course hazing, because that is against the law as of now. So we're going to see what this pans out to be. As they continue to give updates on this, we will definitely keep updating you as well. Okay. So as of now, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity has decided to expel all 3 of these young men, and they are still facing charges for the unaliving of Mr. Caleb Wilson. All right, so rest in peace to him and prayers to the family, because this situation did just happen. His funeral was around the same time as Angie Stone's, if you guys remember. All right, because I covered it right here. Let's continue. All right, we keep talking about these situations in the school where kids are taking weapons to school for protection. Now we have another story that we got to cover. All right, in addition to the Anthony case that we talked about. Okay, we got to talk about this case too, because this is yeah. So a 15-year-old is taken into custody after stabbing a fellow student at West Potomac High School in Virginia. All right, we're going to take a look at this because this is so sad. These children, my Lord, anytime kids are in fear of their life to where they have to take a weapon to school in order to go to school and feel safe, something is wrong. Something's wrong. They need to get some more metal detectors in school, and they need to crack down on and make tougher laws when it comes to bullying. All right. If a student is coming to a teacher saying, hey, this person is bullying me, that child should be removed from the school. And they should have to go through a certain program about bullying. And they I'm gonna say have to do a report. I'm saying make it hard. Make it hard. They should have to be able to do something and go through something before they're able to come back to school if they're caught bullying. All right. The school that my son goes to is a no tolerance bully zone, and I'm happy about that. All right. They don't play that shit at my son's school. It's zero tolerance bullying. It's a no bully toleration at my son's school. And they need to make tougher laws in terms of kids who are being bullied, and they need to go through some type of program in order to be allowed to be back in population with the kids in school, if that's the case. Because we have children who are unaliving themselves when the pressure gets so much that they're taking themselves out because bullying is becoming too much. We talked about a young girl, I think she was 10 years old. She hung herself because she was being bullied at school. And now we're hearing about this, what's the guy's name? Anthony, where he had to stop another student because he was being bullied. And now that's another issue. All right. Kids are bringing pow-pows to school. It's so much going on, but let's get into this as we have it pulled up here. All right.
Potomac High School in Fairfax County. Police say one person has been stabbed inside the school. Good morning and welcome into News 4 Midday. I'm Erica Gonzalez. There is a very active scene right now at that high school. We were just showing you some live pictures from the scene. That school is located off Quander Road in Bellhaven. Detectives there tell us that one person is also in custody. News 4's Drew Wilder joins us live from the scene as the investigation begins to unfold. Drew, what do we know at this point?
Well, Erica, you ran through really the nuts and bolts. Two students inside the school this morning, I'm told, got into an argument. I'm told from at least one source in Fairfax County Police that it was actually the aggressor who took the worst of the injuries. Those injuries included stab wounds. Those injuries are considered life-threatening right now, but I'm told that student is in stable condition. I want to clarify right now that the school is not in lockdown. It's actually in a different classification as I pull it up here. It's called Secure the Building, which means there's no one in or out of the building, but operations inside continue as is, although we see a lot of students and a lot of parents showing up. So it certainly looks like parents are starting to show up here to West Potomac High School and pick up their kids for the day. That suspect, we're told, is in custody, and we're told that a knife was recovered. However, we haven't gotten any information so far about the ages or the possible relationships of the two students that were involved here, though I am told that the superintendent, Michelle Reed, and the chief of Fairfax County Police, Kevin Davis, are both on their way here to West Potomac High School. I'm told that they are going to do a news conference together as soon as they get here, so we will bring you the very latest information as soon as we get it throughout the day here from West Potomac High School. Erica.
Potomac High School in Fairfax County. Police say one.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, the violent incident unfolded rather early Wednesday morning inside the halls of West Potomac High School. Police say around 9:40 a.m. that a confrontation between three students turned bloody when a 15-year-old allegedly stabbed, and we got to say it that way, a 16-year-old male student multiple times. All right. Now, a 15-year-old who was taken into custody after stabbing a fellow student at West Potomac High School in Virginia is now facing malicious wounding charges according to Fairfax County Police. All right. Now, Police Chief Devin Davis said that the student resource officer was on the scene almost immediately after the altercation began. EMTs arrived within minutes at 9:50 a.m. and found the teen victim suffering from what were first reported as life-threatening stab wounds. Thankfully, after being rushed to the nearby hospital, his condition was upgraded to stable. The attack has left the school community shaken and searching for answers. Now, this situation should have been stopped, because most times in bully situations, it's not a one-time occurrence. It's something that's continuous, that's overlooked. And a lot of times the child who's being, the person who's being bullied, a lot of times they're afraid to say something and speak up and tell on the other person out of fear of retaliation. So you have to educate your children on how to handle bullies. I talk to my son all the time about how to handle bullies. Don't be afraid. I get it. Sometimes it can be intimidating, because most of the time it's someone that's bigger than your child, or it's someone who is, a lot of time most bullies are looking for attention. And they feed into that by other kids who see the bullying and praise them for that. And they feel like they are bigger than who they really are. They enjoy that praise. They love to be praised, because most time people who see bullying going on and they don't stop it, they're praising the situation. And bullies enjoy that, and it fuels them to continue to do that. And when a person that they're bullying don't speak up and or fight back, that makes it worse. So what has to happen is schools have to get tougher rules. I'm seeing a lot of schools now have resource officers, which is a great thing, but it also needs to be like it used to be, metal detectors. And it's sad to say that we're living in a day now where metal detectors need to be in the schools to prevent situations like this, because kids are feeling more and more uncomfortable with coming to school without some type of protection. Okay, we some of these schools, some of these teachers don't give a damn about a kid coming to them and saying, hey, this person is bullying me. Okay, go and sit down. We'll deal with it later. And then later never comes. And then the situation continues to snowball. Meanwhile, this child is suffering in school. Their grades are suffering as well, because they're more focused on, oh my God, when the bell rings to get ready to go to my next class, I got to deal with this person running up on me, pushing me into the locker, or whatever the case may be, trying to fight me, versus focusing on their schoolwork to be a better person, to learn, which is what we send our kids to school to do anyway. Nobody should be putting their hands on anybody. So yes, I feel like, and this should happen across the board in every single school, that any child that's caught bullying should be removed from the school and have to complete a certain program on bullying, and maybe do a book report or something in terms of about bullying. Maybe a 3-page book report about bullying, and they have to sign some type of waiver saying if they're caught bullying again, they will be expelled from the school by X amount of days, to make it very clear to the parent, this is an incident that we are definitely going to keep our eyes on. And if your child continues to be in a situation as such, we are removing that child from the school, because we have kids here who want to learn. We have children here who do not deserve to be bullied, that want to come to school and have a peaceful day at school, hang out with their friends, do whatever needs to be done at school, but not in fear of coming to school to get an education, or feeling like they have to take their own life because of being bullied. That's what I feel. That's what I feel, because we're seeing this more and more and more and more. 9-year-olds should not be contemplating if they want to be on earth anymore. I'm gonna say it again. 9-year-olds, because we already did this before. We already talked about this before. 9-year-old beautiful little girl hung herself over being bullied constantly in school. That is crazy. Children. And then that's another catastrophe, where mothers are on TV crying because their child took their own life because of something like this. We got to crack down on bullying. Parents, teach your children, because it comes from somewhere. Again, discipline starts at home. If you see your child doing that, you check that shit at home, so they don't continue to do that, because nobody deserves to be bullied. No one, under no circumstances. I don't care. It's not funny. And if you don't check it, because any crime that your child commit, parents, you got to take the fall for it. That's a real thing. If your child bullies somebody to the point to where they unalive that child, parents, your ass going to jail. So just understand that bullying, it should not be. All right. Teach your children otherwise, because there's other kids out there like mine who ain't gonna put up with that shit. Put your hands on mine and he gonna, okay. My son play football, so he knows some moves, and he loves wrestling. So he knows some moves, choke slams and all that shit. He on that. I don't want him to choke slam your child, but if you put your hands on mine, you might get choke slammed. I'm just saying. My son, he be like, boom, boom, that be him. Boom, he be trying that shit. I be like, okay. He already got one kid at after school for putting his hands on him. I was like, okay. They hurried up and called me when some shit popped off, but you didn't tell me what the other kid did. Okay, I'm not gonna read. I want to know the whole story because I'm not about to put him on punishment if they put their hands on him first. That's just not what we're gonna do. Because I tell mine, yes, fight back. Ain't no punks over here. Ain't no punks. But let's move on. Ain't no punks. Ain't no punks. No, sir. Fight back. Because these fucking kids are crazy. They are crazy. Okay. Try it if you want to. And I'll come pick you up and be on that there. All right. I ain't fussing. You're not gonna be on punishment. None of that. Beat ass. Okay. Hell yeah. Because these fucking kids are nuts. All right. Moving on. Moving on. All right. If mom and daddy at home don't give you no act right, I guess you got to get it at school. Shit. I don't know. And I'm not condoning violence in any way, shape, or form. But you got some kids that will fight back. Okay. And I don't want to hear nothing. Don't be talking about caramel your son. I don't hear that shit. If your son put your hands on mine first, it's go time. All right. Period. Get lumped up. I don't hear that shit. All right, so a woman is suing Chris Brown. All right, I said the audacity. Why? I know you're not suing Chris. Okay, so a woman is suing Chris Brown for defamation. Child, everybody trying to get a bag out here. Everybody trying to sue and get a bag. Says that he smeared her online after she called herself his wife. Obviously, she has some mental issues because Chris is not married, okay, under any circumstance. All right, he is not trying to wife anyone. He is enjoying his single life out here, thought shopping, okay? Chris ain't trying to be married to nobody. So let's get into it. Obviously, you can tell this woman has some level of mental illness, but we'll entertain it, all right? So Chris Brown faces defamation lawsuit after a woman claims that he vilified her after she called herself his wife. So let's go.
This fucking dancer, the one that Beyonce fired, she finally have a chance. She was been mad since February. And Chinese New Year was wearing red, and Nothing You But came on. I guess I got the club crunk, but I'm just being myself. God damn, I'm not competing with you. I'm not trying to be a better dancer than you, Miss Professional Dancer who dances for Chris Brown and Beyonce. I haven't been in professional school. I'm not a backup dancer for a celebrity. I'm just fucking, oh, this song is good. Let me get up and dance. And she want to get up and dance and she put a microphone to her ass. You can hear it clap. I'm like, bitch, you've been waiting for this moment? Like, she's a loser. They're fucking get on my nerve. I'm just like, I'm tired of this shit. I just not.
First of all, who did your makeup? All right. Who did your makeup, girl? Why? That's too much. That's too much, girl. Okay.
I'm so happy, boy. I see why people get guns and run up in the motherfucking dog. I kept looking at everybody. I was remembering everybody's face. Man, wait till I get my money right. I don't care what I gotta do. If I gotta join a gang, if I gotta do some mob shit. This fucking dancer, the one that Beyonce fired.
Crazy. Okay. Obviously. So this person is saying they are trying to sue Chris Brown because Chris Brown for defamation because Chris Brown checked her ass. All right. Now I saw another post too where another woman was telling people not to go to Chris Brown concert because it was of the devil. And Chris Brown checked her ass too. And Chris Brown is a clapper backer. Okay. So if you get online and you be popping shit talking about Chris Brown and you at him or he see it, he gonna clap back at your ass. And that's what I like about him. He ain't one of those punks that you could just say something about online. Chris Brown be on social media, baby. And I've seen him several times. He will clap back on your ass. All right. So you better watch it. And yeah, he do got a lot of money, but he ain't about to let it go so quickly. So it's giving this lady here got some type of mental issues to where she is saying she's trying to file a defamation lawsuit, which I don't think is going anywhere, girl. All right, because it's given that you do have some serious mental stuff going on. You sitting here saying in a whole video you want to join a gang and you're gonna get your money by any means necessary, even if you got to run up in something to do something. Girl, sit your ass down. You ain't about to get no money out of Chris Brown, okay? You are not about to get no money out of Chris Brown. And he ain't thinking about you anyway. He is on tour out here making a bag, and he is killing it in these streets, okay? Yes, God. I've been seeing videos online. I told you guys I'm a huge fan of Chris Brown. He is out here doing it, okay? He is out here doing it. Ever since that Mud remix came out, okay, listen. Okay, y'all. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, God. Okay, so he is on tour doing the damn thing, and they said he's selling out in like every single city in every single country that he is going to. He is out here doing the damn thing. So shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown. I'm a huge fan, all right, minus this shit here, but I am a huge fan of Chris Brown. And hey, I don't think she's gonna be getting no money out of you, Chris, but shout out to you for checking her ass and letting her know. All right, moving on. Shout out to Chris Brown. All right, let's get into this clown right here. All right, now I showed you guys the clip of Ralph, okay, Ralph Pittman, which is Drew Sidora from Real Housewives of Atlanta, her husband. He is out here, child, on the mess. Ralph get on my nerves. Ralph and Martell are one and the same, okay? They are almost the same person. They get on my nerves. All right? Ralph says, I smile because I know God got me. I smile because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I smile because I don't lose where it matters most. Smearing my character and losing on national TV is diabolical. Personally, I would ask for a refund. Thanks to my attorney, Ms. Precious Anderson, for taking over my case, getting the records unsealed, and helping maintain access to my kids. Not all superheroes wear capes. So that was, of course, to Drew Sidora, because you guys know they are fighting in court. Drew fought for their divorce proceedings to be sealed because she did not want all of their business to be out there, and Ralph went to file a motion to have it unsealed. So now that the court case is unsealed to where anybody can see what's going on, and that's what he wanted it to be, because he wants to thoroughly embarrass her like Martell tried to do Melody for leaving him. He's a bitter baby mama. Yes, I said it. He's a bitter baby mama. Ralph, you are a bitter baby mama, just like Martell is a bitter baby mama as well. The nigga is, I just have no words. It's no word. He's low vibrational. Okay. He's very moist in all of his ways. Ralph has this sense of entitlement. He's mad because Drew publicly told everybody she don't want to be with his ass no more. He's mad because his ass got to stay in the basement. He could very well move out of the basement because he does make more money than Drew Sidora. I already looked up his net worth, 2.1 million and counting. So he makes more than Drew because she's at 1 point something million. All right. If he wanted to move out, he could, but he told the judge he wants to stay in the basement because that makes him be closer to his child. But I feel like he wants to be in the basement so he can monitor what Drew does, so that he can have something on her to run back to the courts to file yet another motion, because he keeps filing motions. Who does that sound like? Martell. He did the same shit to Melody. Y'all know Melody and Martell still back and forth to court. They got another court date coming up here very, very soon. Thank God she finally got her divorce, but now they're still fighting about the situation with the kids. And now Drew is fighting with Ralph, trying to get her divorce from him, and he is being as difficult as he can. She also says that he continues to change attorneys. This is his third attorney. Who does that sound like? Martell. Why do I feel like Martell is advising him? Why do I feel like Martell is advising Ralph? The two of them are best of friends. I already told y'all Martell is getting ready to be seen on a couple episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, because the men are going to take a guy's trip somewhere, and Martell is going to be asked to go in terms of filming with Ralph as his friend, like a +1. We already heard how Martell get down there at the college, according to what Tisha said. And she said she didn't have to say allegedly, because she said Martell like men. So it's weird that Ralph would be saying, come on to be my +1. I don't know. Y'all going to share a room together? Allegedly. Because you do give moist vibes, Ralph. You really do. You give moist vibes. You do. He stay in the gym like Martell too. And those be the type of brothers that I be talking about. You work on your outer appearance, and your inner, it just sucks. Satan all up and through you. You don't work on your inner, okay, but your outer appearance you focus more so on. You rather people to see you all muscled up and wearing all these damn tight ass suits, and then on the inside you just a bitch ass nigga. And that's just what it is. And I'm saying it right here. Martell the same fucking way, and they get on my nerves. The way y'all do these women when they make the decision not to be with y'all sorry asses no more, and you do everything you can to hold on to them and embarrass the fuck out of them because they don't want to be with your asses no more, when all you done was what you continue to damn do. Let this woman go. Y'all can still raise your kids and parent amicably. She don't have to be with you. You don't have to know everything that she do. That's the same thing Martell did. Mel said, move out of the house. No, I'm not moving. I'm staying here. So this woman had to pick up with her 4 children. Sugar Mama was an infant at the time, in a whole car seat, to find a place to stay, to sleep on air mattresses while you stay in the house, and bringing Trish and everybody else up in the house and screwing in her damn marital bed because your sorry ass don't want to move out because you don't want to give up that lifestyle. You messed up. So you should be the one to go. And I feel the same way with Ralph. No, you should not get to stay in the basement. But apparently, whoever keeps making these rulings and giving him his way, I mean, damn, I don't know. The court system continues to fail women when they're trying to move on. And this is why you see a lot of situations where women snap off on these men, child. Okay? For real. Drew on national television crying over this nigga right here. Over stupid shit he keeps doing. He think it's funny. Just like Martell. They really think it's funny the way they keep pushing a person to the point of no return. And that's what Ralph is doing. So, Ralph, fuck you. Okay, that's all I got for you. I don't have no more for him. He irritates me to no end because he's very immature. All right, think about your children. Think about your children and how they feel seeing their mother always crying because of stupid shit that you do. And when they grow up and hate your ass and don't want to see you or spend any time with you, then you're going to see that you were the real problem. It's simple. Get a divorce, move on. You can be with who you want to be with. Obviously, she don't want your ass no more if she filed. Oh, my God. Prayers to Drew, child. Prayers to Drew. And they go for anybody else out here, child. If you married to or dating a bitch-ass nigga, get far away from him because the bitch-asses is not going to go away. Okay? It's really who they are. Seriously. Martell is a bitch-ass and so is Ralph. And I'm saying it right here on my channel. Check me. Okay? No, not one. No, not one will check me. I ain't worried about it. All right. Moving on, child. Now, there's a lot of DL men out here in these streets. All right. This particular situation, a Houston man is posing as a woman, exposing his Facebook and Instagram DMs of DL men who hit him up. Says that baby mamas have been in an uproar. So people have contacted this person because this guy who is posing as a woman, as you guys can see on my screen, is posting names of people who they've been with. And a lot of the people that they've been with were straight men who are on the DL. So let's get into it because this is embarrassing. I keep saying protect yourself, women. If you're out here in the dating world and the dating scene, protect yourself because you got some men that are not being 100% with you. You have some men out here that's running around and you think that they cock diesel, honey, but they really about that cock. But let's get into it, y'all.
Sure, y'all heard what they said? They said the punk Trey Claus and came to town and leaked the Lottie list. He's showing his whole inbox. All them little DL men that's out there in Houston, Texas, they said they over there on the north side. They in the closet, but he's bringing your ass out the closet. He's showing y'all, he's telling y'all, go ahead and go through that DMs and look, see if you see your baby daddy, your husbands, your boyfriends, your sneaky links. He's telling y'all, go on over there and see if they say that they is DM trade safe. So all y'all gotta do is just go on over there, look as it's scrolling up, check through and see if you recognize the name on there. Now, just to give y'all a warning, now some of them, the little transformer, he DM'd them, so it's gonna only say that little message encrypting thing. But now the other ones where you see where they messaging back, yeah, that was the kicker. There. So he be getting a lot of death threats. They talking about unaliving him, taking him out since he want to expose them. And one of them I seen where they was willing to pay $3,000 for some boy. That's crazy. That was crazy to me. I didn't know it was worth $3,000 for that little glory hole. But yes, y'all. This has been gone viral. It went viral about 6 days ago. He has released this list. And everybody that was on this trending naughty list, they have been exposed. Houston, Texas have been exposed. And I don't know if y'all seen what I've seen, but they just said that Houston, Texas is also listed as one of the some STDs.
New data from Harris County Health shows cases of HIV and other sexually transmitted infections are on the rise in our area and rising faster than anywhere else in Texas.
When I tell you that they said that it's an infestation, they said it's an infestation where it's a problem because the city and everything got to come in and stop this and try to round up all them niggas that niggas and bitches that's infected.
This is sad. Look at all these people. This person has a list. Look at all these, still scrolling of men who are in relationships and married, messing with this person, and he's exposing these people. And they're hitting this person up to let them know, like, why are you exposing me? Like, they are literally trying to get at this person for exposing them, putting them on the internet saying, hey, I was with this person. And the people be like, hold up. I thought this person was straight. What you doing out here messing with transformers out here? Like, The hell? That's why I say you gotta listen. That's why I say you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because you got some people out here that will do that mess and expose the hell out of you. I keep saying.
Sure, y'all heard what they said? They said on the pump training class.
This is crazy. This is crazy. It's embarrassing. Baby, these transformers is out there. All right. They are out there and they are child. Oh my God. Now I did hear about that with the whole Texas situation. If you stay in Texas or in Atlanta, okay, any place where like San Francisco is another one I read has high STD rates. All right, so you gotta watch that. If you're out there dating in the dating scene, please know who you're dating and don't be so quick to hop into bed with somebody and do it unprotected. Make sure you know this person. Y'all both go get tested to make sure. You got to do that nowadays to make sure that you are clean and the other person is clean as well before you give yourself to them if that's what you're trying to do before marriage. Because hey, you got some people out here still sleeping with people unprotected, and you got some people that's out here sneaking and creeping, and you know, it's something out there, honey, that'll bring your ass on back home. But you ain't coming back here if you on that bullshit. Just know that. I'm just saying, honey. Transformers, honey, is they call them the Transformers, honey. Yes, God. Transformers, honey. They have on them blonde lace fronts, honey, with extra glue on the front. Okay, because they want your nigga to pull their hair or whatever. Yeah, girl. Y'all better get into it, girl. Y'all better know who you laying beside, honey. You better know who you laying beside. Because the nigga going to sleep with a smile on his face and he ain't dreaming about you. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it again. Your nigga laying beside you with a smile on his face and he ain't smiling about you. All right? He's thinking about that transformer and that situation his ass was just in and not even knowing his ass was on the internet getting scrolled on. All right? His name is on that list. So you better know who you're dating. That's all I'm saying, because it's dangerous. The dating world is dangerous out here. And they seek out straight men so that they can expose them. They're getting pastors. Okay, we done talked about pastors and preachers on here. Same mess. Same mess. Look at Eddie Schlong. He ain't here no more. You know why? On that DL bullshit. On that DL. Y'all know who Eddie Schlong is, honey. That was the pastor up over there. Had on his muscle shirt. Turn to Job 12 and 19. Stand up there with that tight ass shirt on. That was him up there. Shirt tight as hell. Shirt was tight like that. Turn to Job 12 and 19. Okay, all them little young boys looking at him like, ooh. Calling them daddy and everything. Calling them back there in the pastor study. Talking about, let me pray, let me lay hands on you and pray for you. Heavy on the laying hands though. I said, damn. I thought you're supposed to put your hand up here when you pray for him, not down there on the crotch. That's what you're doing back there. And that's why the Lord called you right on home, because you was on that mess and they're playing with the Lord. All right. Then embarrassed your wife and everything. She done ran out here and divorced your ass and then came back to you because she was embarrassed. And she thought about that money. She said, hold up. You got to make a church. Let me get on back over there. Until he kicked the bucket. All right. And he's going to stay and stay this thing out, honey, until he kicked the bucket. And I'm going to get this check up off his ass. All right. That's the least I can do. The nigga gonna run around and be on that DL bullshit. The least I can do is get that money up off of him. And that's why she took her ass back over there, because she was thoroughly embarrassed. And she hurried up and went back too. Y'all remember? But yeah, honey, Eddie Long got caught up. There's a whole bunch of preachers out here. We done heard some stuff about TD Snakes. Let's say it that way. We done heard some stuff about him over there at the Diddy party with them little tight ass shirts on, over there twirling around. Over there making it clap at the Diddy party. I said, okay. Then they got to talking about Diddy. He went in there and had him a little fake stroke over there at the church. This shit here. He was fine. Till somebody hollered out in the congregation. They said, Diddy, what about that Diddy story? Then he got doing this shit here. What about that Diddy situation? Was you at the Diddy parties? He got doing this shit on stage. It was him. They had to roll his ass up over there. Then he said he went over there they said he was in ICU for one day, girl. He had a stroke and they let him be in ICU for one day, and he got out and went straight to his attorney's office and said he's suing everybody that's talking about it. That's what they said, girl. This shit here. Lip went like that there. I said, turn him off. Turn him. You already in the hospital. That's what the old people tell you. What you going to the hospital for when you got all this Holy Ghost power up in here? Ain't none of these people can lay hands on you and pray for you and bring you back, turn you off. You up here on this. They put them hands on you, put that oil on you. You should have been like this. Oh, I'm fine. That's how you're supposed to be in church. This shit here. He said, I just want to say that today, this is the day that the Lord has made. He was like that. I said, whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what they said, girl. That's what the video was, and I played it over here. He was trying to preach, sitting up there on his little chair. He said, this is the day that the Lord has made. I said, oh, shit. Ooh, the Lord is soon to come. The Lord ain't playing with you. Y'all keep playing with the Lord. TD Snakes, that go for you too, because we had 2 guys come out talking about some views on some shit too. That's what they said. This is the day. Get ready, get ready, get ready. This is the day that the Lord has made. I said, oh, snap. The Lord is coming back soon. All right, y'all keep playing with the Lord. Keep right on playing with the Lord. That's what I keep telling you. Keep playing with the Lord. Keep playing with the Lord. Y'all see Eddie Long? The Lord snatched his tight shirt off. The nigga got right back in them suits. When he was, nigga was about 89 pounds when he left this earth. He put them damn suits back. He took that tight ass workout shirt off and put that suit back on, standing up there, all dried up. Still trying to preach. Still trying to preach. I want to thank everybody. That's how he sound. I want to thank everybody for coming on up Sunday morning. That's how he was talking, child. Still trying to hold on. The Lord was like, nope, sit down. Sit on down. Not swallowed up. That was Eddie Long. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. Give a microphone. I want to thank everybody for coming on out today. Down here to down to the church house. You know, the Lord brought me back. The devil thought he had me. You know, I'm like Job. I'm like Job. You got 1 rock and I got 5, and I'm going to throw all of them at you. All right. Hopefully one of them hit you in the forehead for talking about the son, talking about me. And y'all know that I'm, one of God's people out here. He was on that shit. That's how he was talking. I said, why your voice sound like that? Play on the Lord. The Lord was steady stripping your ass down. And that's how he'll do, honey. You act a fool. And he'll do it right in front of everybody. Embarrass you in front of everybody. He was embarrassed standing up there. Embarrassed standing there. 89 pounds. Ain't not a muscle in sight. All the little hair done fell out. Looking a hot mess. The Lord was like, I got you. Play with me if you want to. I want to thank everybody for coming on rap. I said, why you sound? What you sound? I want to thank everybody for coming on rap. Like, what is that? Y'all know his voice was like this. I want to thank everybody for coming on out. You know, when he had the muscle shirt on, I want to thank everybody for coming on out. You know, I'm Eddie Long. But baby, when the Lord put that thing on him, I don't know what it was. He said it was aggressive cancer. I ain't never heard of that. But he said he had that aggressive cancer. I was like, you sure? Did you go to the doctor? Is that what the paperwork say? I need to see the paperwork because I don't know. Because you be lying and whatnot. He got I want to thank everybody. That's how he got to talking. I said, oh, yeah. Whatever it is, it got in by way of the cornhole. That's what I do know. All right. But we moved on. Allegedly, hypothetically, and maybe. All right. Whatever got up on you or got up in you. Okay. It got up in there by way of the cornhole. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Boom. Let's move on. Allegedly. Just in case his wife want to come for me. All right, let's get into some Tia Kemp news because y'all know Tia is crazy. All right, so apparently DDG says that he wanted to do some type of program, and he mentions Tia Kemp. Tia is crazy, so I'm entertaining because y'all know she is a good laugh. Tia is a good time. All right, so DDG gets Tia Kemp upset, and then she responds. Let's go ahead and play it, y'all.
DJ, I ain't no fucking option, dog. Let me tell you something, boy. Don't you go fish around with no these motherfuckers out here.
Back up.
And think you come hit up auntie and snatch her up to come on your screen. When you ready, you got me fucked up, boy. You better find you some motherfucker body to play with. Boy, I got Twitch too. I'm on my own shit. Listen, dog. I ain't that little girl you just had over there in Japan, boy. I'm not these little boring ass little girls now, nephew. I'm telling you, you better find you somebody got there play with. Start running around getting my gigs to other motherfuckers. Talk about something you want to do Taco Tuesday with other motherfuckers when you done came to me with that goddamn proposition. Now I don't want to do no tacos, no motherfucking motherfucker. We ain't doing no tacos. I'm going to take your green ass fishing. I'm going to see if you can catch me some fucking snappers and some yellowtails down there in the goddamn bays. of Miami, Florida, and I'm gonna make your ass gut them and clean them and scale them, and I fry them bitches. That I want to see your ass do. DJ, I ain't no fuck.
I hit up Sidora and Jada to do Taco Tuesday. I think that'll be fire. I really want to do something with Yanti though. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do something with Yanti. I think that should be tough. I hit up Sidora and Jada to.
So he done mentioned Tia Kemp. Y'all know they call her Yanti. Okay, they call her Yanti. So as soon as she heard her name, baby, here she come. I knew it was coming. She done cussed her out and done punked him down, y'all.
Fucking option, dog. Let me tell you something, boy. Don't you go fish around with no these motherfuckers out here and think you come hit up auntie and snatch her up to come on your screen when you ready. You got me fucked up, boy. You better find you some motherfucker about to play with, boy. I got Twitch too. I'm on my own shit. Listen, dog. I ain't that little girl you just had over there in Japan, boy. I'm not these little boring ass little girls now, nephew. I'm telling you, you better find you somebody got there play with. Start running around giving my gigs to other motherfuckers. Talk about something you want to do Taco Tuesday with other motherfuckers when you done came to me with that goddamn proposition. Now I don't want to do no tacos, no motherfucking motherfucker. We ain't doing no tacos. I'm gonna take your green ass fishing. I'm gonna see if you can catch me some fucking snappers and some yellowtails down there in the goddamn bays of Miami, Florida. And I'm gonna make your ass gut them and clean them and scale them, and I fry them bitches. That I want to see your ass do. DJ, I ain't no fucking option, dog.
Now we'll see if he responds, because she is crazy. Tia Kemp is nuts, okay? Whatever, I don't know what the hell she be on, but she's so high strung. Tia Kemp had me laughing. Every video she had me dying laughing. But y'all know DDG is Halle Bailey's baby daddy. Okay, y'all probably don't recognize him because he cut his dreadlocks off. But y'all, yes, he's out here trying to get his little podcast and other stuff up and jumping. So he mentioned Tia Kemp and she responded, of course. So let's move on, child. She is a riot. She is a whole riot. Love her. She is crazy. All right, somebody else who was crazy, child. Let's get into it. Somebody else is crazy. Let's get into it, honey. This person here, they were bound to go to jail. All right, so a Florida woman posed as ICE agent to kidnap wife over ex-boyfriend. Child, what is wrong with people? I don't know what she on either, girl. She's on every drug out there. Every drug, honey. From fentanyl to the cocaine to you name it. It don't damn matter, honey. She is on everything. Let's get into it.
1033 down lane, 1033 on.
Open the door. Sheriff's office.
Roll your window down.
Open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my car in.
Step out.
Step out.
Turn around, face your car.
Yeah, can I get my phone?
You can't do nothing right now.
Can I get my phone?
1033 down lane, 1033 on.
Yeah, can I get my phone?
She was posing as an ICE agent to go and pick somebody up. So that's why they picking her up.
You can't do nothing right now.
Can I get my phone?
445A, lift the channel 1015.
1823 out. Fair one, copy.
All right, so let's read up on what it's saying. Now, 52-year-old woman, LaTrance Battle, was arrested on April 11th, 2025 in Panama City, Florida, after impersonating a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, agent to kidnap her ex-boyfriend's wife, Marika Sr., from her workplace at a Panama City Beach hotel on April 10th of 2025. What is wrong with her? Now, according to the Bay County Sheriff's Office, Battle wore a shirt marked ICE, presented a sheriff's office business card, and used a handheld radio to convince Senior that she was a federal agent. Said that Battle drove Senior to an apartment complex instead of the sheriff's office took her phone and made threatening remarks. It said that Senior, in the process of obtaining legal U.S. residency, escaped with a neighbor's help and alerted authorities. All right, so the Battle, apprehended while attempting to flee to Alabama, faces charges of felony kidnapping, robbery, and sudden snatching. Damn. Impersonating a law enforcement officer during a felony and probation violation. Girl, you had everything going on. Now, a judge ordered no contact with the victim, and the investigation is still ongoing. How you out here gonna put on an ICE t-shirt to pop up at somebody's job and go kidnap them? Girl, and you already on probation. You're on probation doing all of this, so you didn't give a damn. Like, where you get an ICE t-shirt from anyway? People are so stupid. She is from Florida, though. Nothing against somebody from Florida, but you know, they say a lot of crazy people come from Florida. But damn, somebody said, I applaud the determination. Not applaud the determination, girl. Crazy work, son. Absolutely. Somebody said that sis did what she felt like she needed to do. Baby, okay? Now your damn violation, your probation about to be violated, okay? And your ass is getting ready to be locked the hell up out here impersonating a ICE agent. Okay, what is wrong with people, y'all? Put in the chat what y'all think. People are nuts, so okay? Okay, I gotta call them back. All right, so moving on, child. Crazy. All right, so let's get into this Andy Cohen situation where he was found on the streets out there. I think it was in New York. And TMZ ran up on him to ask him about the Kenya Moore situation. You guys remember Kenya Moore put out there when she did her YouTube video, child, telling all the mess of the mess, that she was invited initially to the reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then she was disinvited, or uninvited rather, to the reunion. And they caught up with Andy Cohen to ask him, hey, what about this stuff that Kenya was saying in her video? Can you give us some insight on that? All right, so let's get into Andy. Y'all know Andy is never gonna give you a straight story. He's always gonna look at you crazy when you ask him something that he know is actual factual, because he don't want to answer the question. All right, so I think that Andy is done with Kenya, especially after this damn YouTube video, because she had a whole lot to say. So let's get into it.
Andy, we have to ask you now. Listen, Kenya says she was invited and then uninvited to the reunion. How true is this?
I have to watch her whole. I haven't watched her post yet.
Okay.
But
is that true? Is that part true?
We'll talk about it.
Oh my goodness, Andy. Well, okay. Well, is she coming back? Fans want her back. So what's the deal?
I love her. I love her. Listen, we there is so much more of this season left, and it is so good. Phaedra comes on in like 5 weeks. It is a jam, and you are going to love it. And so right now, I'm kind of focusing on the rest of the season.
So not Kenya?
What?
So you're not focusing on Kenya, but she's coming back?
I'm focusing on the show.
Okay, so when you watch that confessional, let us know.
Okay.
Well, it looks like you were trying to say that she was invited and then uninvited.
That's what it looks like I was trying to say?
Kinda. You were like,
I don't know.
Just trying
to. I'll tell you that much.
Andy, we have to ask you now. Listen.
So Andy just say, so are you focusing on Kenya Moore, or I'm focusing on the show? So y'all heard him say Phaedra will be appearing on the show in about 5 weeks. Okay, that's 5 episodes, and she'll be appearing. So he didn't really think about no damn Kenya Moore. Do I feel like Andy's already seen what Kenya had to say, or heard what Kenya had to say? Yes, I do. I don't think he wanted to address it in that moment, because he knows the TMZ gonna take it and put it on social media, and everybody gonna have something to say about it. So he is guarding himself in this situation because this is still fresh. Kenya was just fired, and you guys know, for violating the code of conduct for Bravo and NBC Universal, which is also in conjunction to Bravo. So at the end of the day, he's not ready to talk about the situation with Kenya. He's focusing on what they're going to do to continue to get the show where it needs to be, and bringing Phaedra back is their plan to get this show popping to where it needs to be. He ain't focusing on Kenya. He ain't thinking about Kenya. I don't even think he gonna go and listen to the shit right now, because his focus is not on Kenya. Kenya done pissed him off because she ran him out, and she was telling some stuff. She talked shit about him a little bit, and he ain't feeling it. And you could tell. All right, he just like, oh yeah, I love her. He said that at the end, but he ain't thinking about no damn Kenya Moore. His focus is on getting Phaedra back, because he knows Phaedra is going to bring the ratings. Phaedra have some of the good reads, child. Phaedra gonna read the girls down. Hopefully she does perform as she needs to with them bringing her back, because you know that's her contract depends on that. All right, they're relying on Phaedra to get in there and do what Phaedra needs to do to get this show where it needs to go, because the ratings have been really, really low. The ratings have not been looking so good on Real Housewives of Atlanta thus far. A lot of people are still saying that they feel that Portia coming back, she's not giving what she needs to, and she's giving more so friend of versus the star of the show. Portia is the star of the show this season, and she's not giving that. She's not stepping up to the plate to give what she needs to. So now that Kenya, who is an OG on the show, is gone, they're having to bring another OG in order to fill in the spaces where it needs to be so that the ratings can go back where they need. Because Andy's about ratings. He don't give a fuck who is on the show. All right. He is about ratings, and he's going to bring back who he feels can do it. Unfortunately, he and Nene, they're not on speaking terms. So he's not going to reach out to her and say, hey, girl, look, the show is sucking right now. I need you to come on in here and do what needs to be done. But he can bring Phaedra back because under the guidelines of Candy saying, hey, as long as I'm on the show, Phaedra can't be here. So now that Candy's left, it's an open door for Phaedra to come back and do what she does. So we're going to see if she gives, if she shows, improves, and helps these ratings get back to where they need to be for the season. But for now, Andy ain't thinking about no damn Kenya. All right, let's move on, though. Let's move on. Y'all heard him. Speaking of Phaedra, TMZ also caught up with Phaedra. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room, too. All right. TMZ caught up with Phaedra and her sons. It's amazing to see how grown up they are now. Her oldest son, who I feel looks just like Apollo, child. I said, Lord, these kids have grown up. Her youngest son looks more like her, and her oldest son looks like Apollo with all that pretty hair. But and you can tell she raised them. You can say what you want to say about Phaedra, but Phaedra is a great mom. Phaedra raised these boys to be very respectful. Phaedra raised these kids to do what they need to do. They're very smart, and they're very protective of their mom as well, and well-spoken, okay? And I didn't expect anything else from that, but what they are. So TMZ caught up with them, and her oldest son is talking to TMZ, and Phaedra's just kind of standing back and allowing him to do what he does. You can tell she's a mother, so she's kind of listening in like, okay, what you asking my son? But let's get into it. All right. I said, listen to him. These kids were like babies damn near when they were on the show initially. So to see them so grown up, her son is like, her oldest son is 14 now. It's amazing. Let's get into it.
Now, do you have any rules for your mum if ever she's like dating or anything like that?
It can't be a bum.
Can't be a bum. Do you want to follow in your mum's footsteps and do something on TV, or are you going a different path?
I feel like I can do both. I feel like I have the intelligence to do something else if I choose to, but I feel like it'd also be fun to see like what her world's like, you know?
Yeah, I like that answer. What other stuff are you interested in?
Actually, it's funny you asked me that. We're in the airport, and I want to be a pilot.
You want to be a pilot?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. You guys will have a family show one day, I reckon.
I don't know.
You guys are both pilots. Do you know about that?
Well, I know Pete pilot, so he's gonna give him a few pointers.
Oh, you know Pete the pilot?
Yeah, he was on
from
Traders.
Traders.
Yeah.
He's actually going to give you pointers, or maybe?
Yeah, he's gonna try to give him a few pointers.
I love that.
He's second generation, so he knows. Yes.
Aiden and Dylan. Now I follow you on social media, and
It was fun getting dressed up and stuff in a suit and looking nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. Me and like all of my friends, we had like this long like car take us to and from. So that was fun.
Nice.
Oh yeah, a limo.
That's awesome.
Cause it was kind of like a truck too. It wasn't like a car. It was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was kind of like chunky, I guess.
That's awesome. Now is your mom like really strict about like get home at this time and don't do anything bad that I wouldn't do?
Getting home, kinda. Like, if there's like a good excuse, I guess.
If you have a good excuse, she's fine with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just have to think of something really creative.
No, like if something happened, like, oh, there was traffic, like that makes sense.
That's good. That's good. So she's not, in general, is she strict, or is she pretty like a fun mum?
It depends on the day, kind of.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I know her from watching her all these years and interviewing her, and she seems like really fun. But sometimes a kid can you don't see your mum as like a celebrity. You see your mum as a mum.
Yeah, that's true.
It is?
He doesn't think I'm famous at all.
You don't?
He doesn't think I'm famous at all.
You don't?
I mean, a little.
A little?
Like, I don't feel like that, you know?
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good perk having a mum who's like famous and cool. Don't you think?
Yeah. It's nice.
Does she have any sort of rules with you for like dating or anything like that? Whenever that happens?
We haven't really talked about it.
Oh.
He's 14, so I don't expect him to be dating until 16.
16. Okay. 16. I like that.
Or very supervised dating.
Very supervised dating.
I love it. Phaedra is like, yeah, he's 14 and he will not be dating until he's 16, and that will be supervised even then. Come on through, Phaedra, with the motherhood. Okay?
Gotcha.
He doesn't think I'm famous at all.
Her kids do not think that she's famous at all. They just see her as mom. Okay, of course, that's their mom.
I mean, a little.
A little?
Like, I don't see it like that, you know?
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's a good perk having a mum who's like famous and cool. Don't you think?
Yeah. It's nice.
Does she have any sort of rules with you for like dating or anything like that whenever that happens?
So y'all hear that? Those kids have grown up right before our eyes, and I'm glad I paused it there. He looks just like Phaedra. Her youngest son, Mr. President, looks just like Phaedra, and then her oldest one reminds you of Apollo. And he's got a little Phaedra in him too, but he's more so Apollo. So she's got some beautiful sons, very handsome young men. They're very respectful, well-spoken, and I don't expect nothing else less than that with Phaedra, because y'all know Phaedra is very book smart, and I expect her to do anything less with her kids. So she's keeping them in line. She's a great boy mom, and she's doing what needs to be done. Of course, you see they travel a lot with her, and she makes sure that they definitely do what they need to do school-wise. And her oldest son said he wants to be a pilot one day. So I'm pretty sure she's going to put him in a great position to be able to do that as well. Her youngest son don't really talk much. I think he's shy. I've seen some videos because I follow Phaedra as well. Her youngest son don't really say much because he's a little shy. But that older one, yeah, child. He's gonna be a little, well, he's already a heartbreaker. All right. I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of girls that want to date him. So when he does turn 16 and gets to date, I'm pretty sure he won't have a problem finding a date. All right. Yeah, so shout out to Phaedra and the cute little boys. Let's move on, child, to our last and final topic of the day. All right, let's get that up right quick. Continue reading. Child. This is a good show so far, honey. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to hit the like button, all right, as well. All right, so let's get into, I have that pulled up already. Let's go ahead and read. So today, guys, which is the 24th, and I told you guys I'm going to be staying up on this and keep you guys updated as well. I'll be popping back in later on today to give you guys an update because I know I'm going to get it. So Destiny and LaBerrick, they are set to be back in court today. Y'all know Destiny owes the $18,000 to LaBerrick, so they're back in court today for that, as well as some issues with the parental stuff between the two of them for their son-in-law. So we're going to see what the outcome of that is on that. Okay. Destiny got time to follow Stormy around. I bet you she ain't got that 18,000. You got time to run to every single TikTok that Stormy is doing and everything else that everybody else got going to birthday parties and all that, versus out here getting you a second job to raise this money to take care of what you need to. You are a parent. Whatever LaBerrick has to pay, you have to pay your portion as well. You still haven't, from my understanding, from what I'm told, you still have not paid your fee for the guardian ad litem, which is the $1,500. LaBerrick has already paid his. So Destiny she just has a pattern of behavior of not paying things that she needs to pay. And we've talked about this so many times. This has been continued. So today they are back in court. About this $18,000 that Destiny owes. So let's get into it. As you guys can see, shout out to Urban Bell, says LaBerrick seeks more time for Destiny Payton in their ongoing custody. So we're going to read this so that we guys can be well-versed on what's going on in this situation. This time, LaBerrick's attorneys filed a new motion in their custody and divorce case, and he's once more seeking to hold Destiny in contempt and more jail time, okay? Now, in documents, shout out to Urban Bell, LaBerrick claims that Destiny won't allow him to maintain court-ordered custody time, so y'all know that she kept him from seeing their child for a few days, and he had to file another motion at which he was asking for every day that he did not see his son, that he wanted Destiny to serve 5 days of jail time for that. So it says that he says that Destiny has kept their child for 9 days of his allotted custody time. So he wanted her to serve 5 days for each day that he did not see his son, because she was keeping him from having the child on his week with the child. Okay. Just because she felt like it. As a result, LaBerrick seeks to put her in custody for 5 days for each day that she kept their son during his time. LaBerrick also wants Destiny to be fined by the court and pay his legal fees. Says that if the judge agrees, Destiny will face another sentence of 45 days in jail. She is appealing the suspended 30-day sentence and the over $18,000 that she owes to LaBerrick in court costs. It says that medical bills and back mortgage payments, because you guys know that LaBerrick agreed to pay the mortgage in the home that Destiny was squatting in for 1 year for her to get herself together. And she stayed way longer, and she was not paying the payments after the fact. Okay, which that was agreed upon. Also for the medical bills for their son. She is on the hook for half of that. She refused to pay that as well. And she also had to pay LaBerrick's court costs, and she refused to do that as well. Now, LaBerrick also has an open identity theft criminal case against Destiny, where she went and signed his name on some documentations that allegedly, which is said, which is why he's suing her, because y'all know he works for Boeing, which is a Fortune 500 company. He is ex-military as well. So the company he works for, he cannot have any type of cases in terms of like that against him. So he had to file a injunction against Destiny in order to protect himself and to show that he did not have or he did not or was not involved in said criminal offense. So he had to file something against Destiny where they were saying something about she was trying to get a utility bill or something in her name, but she filed or signed his name on that as well. Okay, so he is still fighting for that, but they are due back in court today. They said that after LaBerrick's attorney filed a motion to hold Destiny in contempt, Destiny's attorney swiftly responded. Now, in her response, said that Destiny acknowledges that she and LaBerrick had a custody agreement in which they switched custody on Sundays. All right. They also recognized that the protection order wasn't granted. Now, things have changed since then because y'all know Destiny went and ran ahead and got LaBerrick arrested on some egregious charges at which he was able to bond out, and that situation was dissolved. Now, however, she claims that she's maintained custody of their child because of LaBerrick arrest for DV violence. Okay, y'all remember that. Said that their attorneys were coordinating to adjust their custody agreement in light of the arrest, and Destiny's attorney claims that it took them a week to receive access to LaBerrick's bond addendum. It says that they claim that LaBerrick's attorney failed to respond until his attorney sent over a second request for a conference on that was back on February the 3rd. Now, after the conference, LaBerrick pushed to have Destiny's father involved in the custody exchange. Destiny pushed back on this because of his health. She said that, I don't know why, because he everywhere else. His health ain't that bad. He's at all of the exchanges. I told you guys before, whenever LaBerrick and Destiny go to exchange law, Destiny's father be right there. So if you that sick, what you getting dressed for, just for her to go and drop law off with LaBerrick? Whenever Destiny goes to court, her daddy be right there. So he ain't that damn sick. And I don't sound insensitive, but he be everywhere. Y'all saw his ass sitting on the show fishing on the side of the damn banks with Destiny. And he drove there. She drove there. But anyway, he drives. He can drive anywhere he want to go. That little that little silver Jeep, that's his Jeep. That used to be Destiny's Jeep. So anywhere that he wants to go, he can drive there. He popping up to child custody court cases and everything. He be everywhere. He was on the show. He looked fine on the show. Okay. Stand up there smiling. So now all of a sudden, when somebody trying to get some type of legal stuff against her father, all of a sudden he's sick and his health and this, he go anywhere he want to go. So that's some bullshit. Now said that she feels that LaBerrick was unreasonable in the request and his subsequent motion filing. Now, in the document, Destiny alleges once more that LaBerrick was physically abusive or abusive in their marriage and expressed concern for her safety. As I told you guys the last time that we announced when they went to court that the judge dropped all of that and told LaBerrick that he was free to leave with little baby Law, and that there was no evidence of any abuse or anything of that kind, that the son was not afraid of his father. As you guys could see, I showed y'all videos and everything else after that. Little Law loves his dad. He be sitting there eating barbecue and laughing and playing and hugged up with his daddy. If he's scared of him, then I don't see it. Now, they said that Destiny is asking the court to deny his motion and instead rule that they continue negotiating their amended custody in light of the arrest. She also requested the judge to have LaBerrick pay her attorney fees. Now, currently, details of LaBerrick's arrest warrant and bond addendum have not been made available, at which now they have been. Okay, you guys know about that. Now, lastly, a hearing has been set for February the 13th, which they've already had that, 2025. The order of the case requested their child arrive with LaBerrick, which you guys remember that I reported on that as well, and be present with an additional adult. However, this is when they they put the guardian ad litem in place, at which LaBerrick had to pay the $1,500 and Destiny had to pay hers. As I told you guys, he's paid his, she's not paid hers. So, and she had to pay it by a certain time, so she's going to be held in contempt probably when they go to court today. What time? Yeah, that's coming up. So it remains to be seen if LaBerrick will be given custody of their child if the case is delayed, which the child was already given over to him, as you guys already know. So again, like I said, they are due back in court today for the 18K, as well as for updates for the child custody arrangement as well. So as I get those updates, I will pop back in and give y'all that as well. Okay. And I'm gonna try to pop back today and give y'all the update on what's going on with this case. Okay. I'm on it, y'all. I'm on it, doggone it now. I'm on it. So we're gonna see. I know she ain't got the 18K. So we're gonna see what's popping with that. If she's in jail, y'all will know about it. If she's held in contempt, you will know about it right here on the Caramel Show. Okay. All right, so let's get off that we had to read that so you guys will know what's up with that. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that's it. That's our show for today. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Let's go ahead and do my thank yous. Let me get back to my main screen. All right, y'all can put in the chat what y'all think, honey. Y'all can put what y'all think, because it's a hot mess. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's court. All right. So thank you, Belle Wilson, KBR Tyra, Scorpion Mist. Thank you, Rose Armstead, and Truth TV Podcast for modding. All right. Yes, thank y'all so much. Y'all do an awesome job. It says that yes, we are tired of continuing. Me too. I want Mel and Martell's situation to be over so they don't have to keep going to court. Melody can finally go ahead and get the full custody of the kids as well, because I know she needs a child. I know she's tired of dealing with this with Martell. The kids should not be over there until he get his shit together. And I don't think that she was the type of mom that would keep, Martell from the kids. I just don't think he's got himself together to be a dad yet, to share custody. He can't even feed them. Like, the kids got to eat more than one time a day. Okay. He don't have the support system that he needs, because he's asking Ariane, come over here and cook for the kids. Come over here and do this. Little sugar mama was sick. Ariane said in her call, her phone call with AL, that Martell be calling her when the kids be sick or something is wrong, wanting her to play mama to the kids because he don't know what to do. So it's crazy. Melody needs to have those kids until Martell gets himself together. He's currently on probation, as you guys know. So their case is coming up, I want to say in May. I think it was pushed back to May. So theirs is coming up. We'll try to keep you guys updated on what's going on with that as well. But I will be popping back today to give you guys an update on this Destiny and LaBerrick case. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Content creators Bad be out in the building. I think she was in here. Mods, please let me know all the content creators who were here. All right. Truth TV Podcast, thank you for being here. Purple Unicorn, Messy Hills ATL, Boss Lady Brain Girlfriend Chronicles, love seeing her. Sunny Days, I saw you in the building as well. Do we have any more that I may have missed? Because I know usually we have some more that pop in, and I don't want to miss anyone. Maz, put it in the chat and let me know who's here so that we can give them proper thank you for coming over and supporting the channel. All right, because y'all could be on your own channel making your own bag, but you coming over and supporting me, and I appreciate it. All right, let me know. I see Sunny Days. Yeah, we got Sunny Days. Was that it? I feel like there's somebody else that I missed. I think I saw another content creator. I just can't remember who it was. Let me know. I see y'all. Thank you. Nobody else? Mods, that's it. Okay, I don't want to miss nobody. All right, well, please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. The Queen Speaks TV, I see you, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right, my apologies. I almost forgot you. The Queen Speaks TV is in the building as well. You guys get over and all these content creators that we mentioned, y'all go over and support, okay? And don't do them like you do me and not hit the like button, okay? Please hit the like button and support these content creators, because it's a lot that goes into being a content creator, getting tea for you guys so that you guys can be entertained, all right? So thank you all for being here and supporting me. Again, tell a friend to come on over here to the Caramel Show and check us out up over here and subscribe while you're here, all right? And hit the like button as well. Let's get out of here, honey. If there's nothing else, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.